So today it's pretty miserable outside, so I am doing a couple of jobs with the tomatoes in the greenhouse. So we've staked up the new growth here just by putting another tie around it, and we are growing these up string that we've attached to the roof, and then just tying into those as we come up. And the other job I've got to do today is just to take these suckers out. So the suckers are these growing here and here, and they just will grow into a new side plant, but you want to take them off to focus the energy in your fruits and flowers that are already on the tomato plant. So we just go into the elbow there, and you just, if they're little like this, you can just pull them, not very well, you can just pull them off like that. That should stop them growing then. Okay, so that's a couple of jobs you can be doing, and also when they get to this stage you want to be giving them the feed. Now they're flowering, so a little bit of tomato feed once a week, and that will help them do that. Okay, so I'm going to get on with that on the other plants and see you soon. Hello everyone, it's Maxine again, and I am back just quickly because I thought of another couple of things to tell you. So what we're doing is training these up the string, and what you want to be doing is taking off the lower leaves down here. As you can see, it's getting a little bit crowded, so we're going to try and do that. See if I can hold this left-handed. So we're just going to take off the just the lower leaves there, so we're getting a nice open trunk of the plant there. And also that is a sucker that's not been taken off last week. Now what you can do with these, not that one because that looks a bit gross there, so these you can pop into a bit of water, and then all these little bits along here, focus, you can grow aerial roots from all those hairs on the tomato stalk are going to turn into aerial roots if you let it. So we are going to pop that inside when I go back in and see if we can root that, and then just taking off any, try not to strip it like I've done that. I've just stripped it there a bit so disease will get in, but try not to do that. And we're just going through and making a bit of a barer stalk like this one, and then you are leaving on the top growth there as it grows up. So ideally you want to take these back to the foliage only being the one below your flower truss. So that'll be all that, and all this down here I'll be taking off if there's any extras. And the leaves there, that's not going to grow into a new plant, but that one there that comes up, you can pot that one and make a whole new tomato plant that you can give away or plant yourself in the garden. Okay, hope that's helped you. Cheers, bye bye. So after all of that pruning, this is the pile of cuttings. We've kept the suckers to pot up to give away to friends, and these are just going to go in the compost bin. So here we are. These are the suckers we took off those 3 tomato plants in the greenhouse. So we're going to sort them all out, make sure they're all healthy. Something like this, because we've got a few, I'm not going to bother rooting. These are probably just going to compost heap, but some of these medium ones and this big one, if you have a look, it's actually already, where is it? It's already got a flower forming on it, so that one's gonna go nice and quickly. So we're just going to pop those, knocked it over, okay, we're just going to pop those into an old yogurt pot and fill it halfway with water, and then leave that for a few days, and that should actually start rooting. And let's try and find one. All of these tiny little roots you can see along here, they're all going to turn into roots that will grow in the soil. So try that one, and we will follow this one as well. So we're okay for now because it's quite a big pot, starting them off there, but as soon as they start growing the actual roots, we are going to separate them into their own pots, or maybe a pot of compost to let them have their space, because it will fill that yogurt pot with roots if you let it go by itself. Okay, and the other thing, we haven't got any here, but I'll take this one off just in case, is you just want to remove any leaves that might be near the water. Okay, and just leave that. We'll see how it looks in a couple of days.